Hello students, this is our ninth lecture of lesson number 2, that is mechanical properties of fluid. I am Kirti Patil from SR Patil Junior College, Akola. Students, at last period we have seen that what is mean by angle of contact and its characteristics. The angle of contact theta between a liquid and a solid surface is defined as the angle between the tangents drawn to the free surface of the liquid and surface of the solid at the point of contact measured within the liquid. And some characteristics we had also discussed. Now here we will discuss, at last period also we have discussed, explain why the free surface of some liquid in contact with a solid is not horizontal. And we have discussed in that uh, three cases, that is acute angle of contact, obtuse angle of contact and zero angle of contact. Now, in this lecture, we will discuss here the various conditions when liquid drop on a plain solid surface will either forms droplets on the surface or spread on the surface. This expression we will see here. That is, here we have considered a liquid drop at equilibrium on the surface of glass plate. Three interfaces are formed, that is solid liquid, solid air and liquid air. है ना? There are three interfaces. Okay, that means these three pairs are formed here: solid liquid, solid air and liquid air. So for that purpose here we have considered T1 is equals to surface tension for solid liquid interface. T2 is equal to surface tension for the solid air interface, and T3 is equal to surface tension for liquid air interface. And theta is the angle of contact between solid and liquid as shown in the figure A. That T3 can be resolved into two components here, that is T3 cos theta along horizontal and T3 sin theta along vertical. We have shown in this figure, the drop is in equilibrium, therefore the horizontal component must balance each other. Therefore we can say that T3 cos theta plus T1 is equal to T2. That means this equation shows here, that is T3 cos theta is equals to T2 minus T1. Therefore cos theta is equals to T2 minus T1 upon T3. If we can say that here T2 is greater than T1 and T2 minus T1 is less than T3. Therefore cos theta is positive. Hence angle of contact is acute. Thus the shape of meniscus is concave. है ना? Then next condition here we have considered that if T2 is less than T1, in first diagram we have considered that T2 is greater than T1. In this condition we have considered here T2 is less than T1 and T1 minus T2 is less than T3. In that case cos theta is negative and theta lies between 90 degree and 180 degree, that is angle of contact is obtuse. In first diagram that angle of contact is acute. In this diagram figure B, that angle of contact is obtuse. That's why shape of meniscus is convex. I know. Therefore, if T2 minus T1 is equals to T3, then cos theta is equals to 1 and theta is equals to 0. है ना? Cos theta is equals to 1 and theta is equals to 0 degree. म्हणजे cos 0 ची व्हॅल्यू 1 असते. If T2 minus T1 is greater than T3 or T2 is greater than T1 plus T3, cos theta is greater than 1, which is impossible. Hence liquid is spread over the solid surface and drop will not be formed. Then next here we have to see, that is explain the effect of presence of impurities on the surface tension of a liquid. There are four types of effects are given here. First effect is effect of impurities on the surface tension. The effect of impurities on surface tension of liquid can be either due to soluble impurities or insoluble impurities on the surface tension. That is, first is effect of soluble impurity. When soluble substance such as common salt, that is sodium chloride, is dissolved in water, the surface tension of water increases. है ना, remember that, underline this line, that is, whenever soluble impurity is added in water, the surface tension of water is increases. Then second is effect of partly soluble impurity. When a sparingly soluble substance such as phenol or a detergent is mixed with water, surface tension of water decreases. For example, we have to use detergent powder in our daily wash of clothing. है ना? That example is taken here. That is, a detergent powder is mixed with water to wash clothes. Due to this, the surface tension of water decreases and water makes good contact with the fabric and is able to through stain. Remove tough stains. Then effect of insoluble impurities. When insoluble impurity is added into water, surface tension of water decreases. When impurity gets added to any liquid, the cohesive force of that liquid decreases, which affects the meniscus. If mercury gathers dust, then its surface tension is reduced. It does not form spherical droplets unless the dust is completely removed. Then next, here we have seen effect of temperature on surface tension. In most of liquids, surface tension decreases with increase in temperature. New cotton fabric is washed in cold water as water does not make good contact with the fabric due to its higher surface tension. The fabric does not lose its color because of this. You know. Hot water is used to remove tough stains on fabric because of its lower surface tension. And in the case of molten copper or molten cadmium, the surface tension increases with increase in its temperature. The surface tension of a liquid becomes zero at critical temperature. So here, then next we have to see, that is expression for excess pressure inside a liquid drop. And for that the question is like this: derive an expression of excess pressure inside a liquid drop, or derive Laplace law for spherical membrane of bubble due to surface tension. This diagram is drawn here, that is free surface of drops of or bubbles are spherical in shape. Here we have considered that Pi is equals to inside pressure of a drop or air bubble. P0 is the outside pressure of bubble. R is the radius of drop or that bubble. As drop is spherical, Pi is greater than P0. Excess pressure inside drop is equals to Pi minus P0. That is the excess pressure. Let the radius of drop increases from R to R plus delta R so that inside pressure remains constant. Initial area of drop A1 is equals to 4 pi R square. final surface area of drop A2 is equal to 4 pi into r plus delta r square. Increase in surface area, that is delta A, is equals to A2 minus A1. म्हणजे फायनल सरफेस एरिया मायनस इनिशियल सरफेस एरिया, दॅट इज A2 minus A1. मग 4 pi getting common here, that is 4 pi into r plus delta r square minus r square. 4 pi आपण कॉमन घेतोय इज इक्वल टू 4 pi इंटू, आता हा ब्रॅकेटचा स्क्वेअर करायचा आहे, दॅट इज आर स्क्वेअर प्लस ट्वाईस आर डेल्टा आर प्लस डेल्टा आर स्क्वेअर मायनस आर स्क्वेअर. आर स्क्वेअर आणि मायनस आर स्क्वेअर गेटिंग कॅन्सल, and we have getting that equation A2 minus A1 is equal to 8 pi r delta r plus 4 pi delta r square. As delta r is very small, the term containing delta r square can be neglected. डेल्टा आर जर आपण खूप छोटा आहे असं कन्सिडर केलं तर दॅट टर्म कॅन बी निग्लेक्टेड हियर. दॅट्स वाय वी आर गेटिंग DA is equals to 8 pi r delta r. Work done by the force of surface tension, that is dW is equals to TDA is equals to 8 pi delta r into T. This work done is also equal to the product of the force F, which causes increase in area of the bubble, and the displacement delta r, which is the increase in the radius of the bubble. Therefore, we are taking here dW is equals to F into delta r. The excess force is given by excess pressure into surface area. Therefore, F is equals to Pi minus P0 multiplied by 4 pi r square. Then dF is equals to Pi minus P0 into A. A is equals to 4 pi r square. That surface area is given here. Therefore, dW is equals to F into delta r is equals to Pi minus P0 A into delta r. From equation number 1, we have getting that Pi minus P0 A delta r is equals to 8 pi delta r into T. Therefore, we are getting last equation, that is Pi minus P0 is equals to 2T by R. That equation 2 represents excess pressure inside a drop or air bubble. It is also called Laplace law of spherical membrane. In case of soap bubble, there are two free surface in contact with air. है ना? For a bubble, total increase in the surface area of a soap bubble while increasing its radius by delta r is 2 into 8 pi r delta r. Thus, work done by this excess pressure dW is equals to Pi minus P0 into 4 pi r square into delta r. Finally, we are getting that excess pressure, that is Pi minus P0 is equals to 4T by r. Whenever this condition, that is whenever that soap bubble having, there are two free surfaces in contact with air. Students, this expression is very important for board examination, and this question having weightage 3 marks. In this lecture, we have seen that is effect of presence of impurity on surface tension of liquid. Then we have to discuss at first the various conditions when liquid drop on a plain solid surface will either form droplets on the surface or spread on the surface. And next one is we have discussed here, that is derive Laplace law for spherical membrane of bubble due to surface tension. स्टुडंट्स, या सगळ्या नोट्स तुम्हाला तुमच्या नोटबुकमध्ये लिहायचे आहे. काही प्रॉब्लेम असेल तर तुम्ही व्हॉट्सअप लिंकवर आपल्या नोटिफिकेशनमध्ये प्रॉब्लेम विचारू शकता. थँक्यू.